Hi, this is Larry Schmiglybakon, and welcome back to yet another fantastic episode of Between the Two Cones. It's another good episode. This week we are very honored to have a very special guest with us today. His name is Michael Gough. He is the former Corps Director, Marketing Director, and current Executive Director of the Troopers Drum and Bugle Corps. Michael, how are we today?
I suppose we're doing pretty good. I'm not entirely sure what this is all about or what's going on here. So it's good to see you, Larry, but I didn't know you were still involved.
I want to thank you for allowing me to live in the bingo hall.
What do you mean? Living in the bingo hall?
Well, the room is very nice.
Right.
And anytime I need to, make a copy, I can just reach up right from my bed and do it. It's great.
So you're sleeping in the copy room?
That is correct.
Per
Per our agreement.
I don't think that was ever a part of any agreement here. How long have you been living in the copy room exactly?
Well, since tour ended last year, it was part of the application process. You didn't give me the job, so you gave me the housing, remember?
Well, the job was closed by the time you sent the resume, and we are trying to move up in the world to be more respectable. We're trying to develop an organization that is presentable. We're trying to take the troopers to a whole new level and a whole new heights. I suppose this is my fault. I work remotely. I live in Boise, Idaho. And apparently that's not going to work out too well because it looks like some things have gone unchecked. So looks like I'm going to have to either make a lot more trips out here and make sure that things are taken care of. I want to also apologize to whoever's seeing this video. This is not a representation of what I'm trying to do here at the Troopers.
I have a very, very special question for you. Why was I not selected for Corps Director this year?
Okay, I just told you. First of all, when you apply for a job, you have to do it, while the job is posted and open and all of that. We closed the job, and it was 2 months later, after we had already announced Mary as the Corps Director, we received your application. It was already announced. There were thousands of likes and hundreds of comments. In fact, I think we even had a whole video talking about this very subject. Everybody knew. And then all of a sudden we get this application. And,
Okay.
I mean, Larry, come on. What are we doing here?
We can agree to disagree.
Okay, so what are we doing here?
So, I know what the Corps Director does because I would have done that well. What does an Executive Director do exactly?
Are you looking to apply? I mean, what are we doing here? So, Executive Director. I guess the biggest differences for me is it's a lot more on the kind of the big picture. We talk a lot about fundraisers, and we talk about financial things. We talk about kind of big picture planning, and kind of helping to oversee a lot of other aspects within the organization, not just the A Corps, but we have the Legacy Corps. We've got I work with the alumni quite often on kind of different things and just kind of steering the big ship. I mean, it's a lot of little turns to try to move things in a big way. But it takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of effort. There's a lot of marketing. My previous role here before I was Corps Director, I was the Marketing Director. So a lot of those things I've tried to kind of bring back into the fold and just to strengthen the overall group. And I mean, it's kind of an ongoing role, and also trying to help Mary navigate some of the things that she's not, she's new to the role, so she's still kind of guiding her through some of those things as well.
Okay,
I don't know why I'm even telling you all this,
Sure.
but
I've learned a lot.
I'll bet you have. Okay, Larry, I'm just going to say it. I don't like you. I don't like you. I don't think that this is I don't know what's happening here, but I don't like it.
That's very sad.
If I were you, and I think that that's probably for the best, I would suggest that you go ahead and walk out now.
And where would Larry go?
I don't care where a
And
Larry
how
goes.
is that going to work for you?
You don't work for me or the Corps. There's literally no reason for you to be
Did you
here.
know that you were coming on the Larry Show?
There's no such thing as the Larry Show. It's never been approved. I have never seen a proposal. This is I came here to spring training and found you here. I am on my way to do a newspaper interview. To my surprise, here we are. So I don't know how I was conned into this. I don't know where this show is seen, but it is not approved.
Well, I'm honored that you have allowed us to put this show on the Troopers YouTube page.
Larry, it better not be on the YouTube page. It better not be on the YouTube page. If this is on the YouTube page, I want all of our viewers to understand this is not approved. It is not authorized. This should not be. Please do not judge the Troopers Drum and Bugle Corps based off of what you're seeing here.
I thank you for the green light and in the investment into this incredible opportunity to interview some of the best people here at the Troopers. I can't tell you how many wonderful people I've met, how many amazing things I've learned, and I know that the community in Drum Corps is just so impressed with this program. I like to think that we are like the Mr. Rogers Show of Drum Corps, like reading Rainbow. Remember LeVar Burton? Reading Rainbow.
Yeah, I remember.
Butterflies in the sky. Remember that? Yeah. I can go twice as high.
Take it
It's in
down,
a
please. Please, just take it off.
rainbow.
Take it
So,
off the YouTube.
I have to imagine having a name like Michael Gough. You do cough a lot?
It's Gough.
Kof?
Gough.
Goof?
Like Goff.
Goo? Gow? Ga? How do you spell that?
Gough.
So Ga. Gach.
Gough.
You know, Gach is a Klingon delicacy in Star Trek. Gach. It's Klingon. Michael Gough.
By the way, what is the smell of beef jerky I have in here in the copy room? What is your obsession with that beef jerky? I hear you are obsessed with it. Tell me more.
Beef jerky is a delicacy from where I come from.
And where do you come from?
The woods, originally. My brother Harry, he was, when we were young, we were there, we had a band together. And then he abandoned, went out and did his own thing. And, yeah, we started in the woods and such. Yeah, we used to make our own beef jerky. Yep. From, things we found in the roads and, whatnot. Porcupine jerky, yeah, that's kind of a thing. Anyhow. So tell me, Mr.
Gough.
What are your plans now? What are you going to do now? Where are you going from here? What's the future of the Troopers look like? What are you thinking about? What are your plans?
Not having you here. That's for one.
Not quite the answer we were looking for, was it?
Probably not. All right. I'm going to answer this question, and this is it. All right, and then we're getting out of here. All right, I can't do this anymore. It's a good question, though. It's the only good question that you've had so far. The future of the Troopers is looking, I think, very bright. The Corps right now is at a level I've never seen. A lot of people have been, observing. A lot of the comments are that this is one of the greatest versions of the Troopers that's probably ever been. The horn line is unbelievable. The color guard has made massive improvements since last year, and the percussion continues to be just as strong as you've come to expect. Thanks for your participation in that, Larry, of course, last year. We appreciate it and look forward to cutting our ties, but anyhow, the future definitely looks bright without you. I think that your service here is over, and I think that there's a lot that can be gained going forward. I do want to say that Larry, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you've overstayed your welcome. It's time to end this. It's time to move on. It's time for you to get your stuff. It's time to go.
I can pivot.
We're done.
If there's something I can do to, extend the stay,
You've extended the stay long enough. Thank you.
Larry will work hard.
Larry's worked very hard. We appreciate your service. It's time to let you go.
So if the troopers make it to the top this year, you'll let me stay.
Larry, I'm giving you notice now that I would like to have this show removed from YouTube. I would like you to remove your things from the copy room. You know where the front door is. I want you to vacate immediately. I don't want to have to deal with law enforcement. At this time, I am informing you that we are moving in a different direction, and you are no longer to be a part of this organization.
Okay.
Thank you.
Well, the good news is that I'm not going to have to worry too much because there's plenty of space here. I'll go to the garage if that's what you prefer, but I can't pay that rent out there. Prices are too high. Economy ain't doing so hot.
Larry, I don't know how to make it any more clear. You are fired. Please leave.
Folks, you've just watched another incredible episode of Between the Two Cones with me, your host, Larry Schmiglybakon, and Mr. Executive Director of the Troopers, Mike Gough. And he's going to go Mike Golf here pretty soon, so we'll see him next time. And thank you so much, Michael, for being here. Thank you for everything you've done for the Troopers, and I look forward to supporting you and everything, all of your endeavors. And anytime you need any prints, copies, I'll be right there.
No, you're fired. Please leave.
Thank you for watching.
Get out of here. I'm going to call the police.